20-something footballer on furlough from playing in Europe, hoping to score with a new rhythm. Kyle Butler with his very own private jet.
Not scared, my immune system strong, so corona now will catch me.
Kyle Butler's brother Leon, the star in the family, by virtue of his €20 million signing to Bundesliga club Bayer Leverkusen in 2017. But Kyle, no slouch himself, inking his first club contract aged 18 and immersed in the European football scene from much earlier.
Well, it's a decision my dad made. He brought me, Leon, and my brother Kevin to Europe. All of us just had one dream and one vision. The first journey started in Austria, then we went to Belgium, and then to the Netherlands, and then to Malta. And I also featured for the Jamaica U23s recently.
Like brother Leon, he's just 22. So what's he doing back home?
Recently, I came back to sort out some documents, and my plan was to head back up, but the coronavirus kind of halted that. So I'm just here focusing on the business aspect and also keep training so I'm in shape so when the ports are open again, I can travel back.
So your dad pushed you to play football?
It was a passion I had since I was young. I started at around age 4 or 5, and then my dad had the vision and also the drive.
That drive instilled in his sons. Craig Butler, the very focused coach of his own football academy. But no, says Kyle, while obviously his father's commitment to the game is unquestioned, this isn't a case of living vicariously through the careers of others.
He had a decent career. He got an injury, and just his love for the game, he wanted me to play as well. So I wouldn't say that he's living his dream through me, because he has a whole academy. So if he didn't love the game, he wouldn't just do it for me. He would just do it for me. He wouldn't do it for other people as well.
Do you love football as much as your dad?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I grew up with it. I believe that when I was born, a ball was there. So I do love football. I grew up in a football family, and also most of my friends are footballers.
Tell me, Kyle, how good are you?
I'm not cocky or would I say hype, but I believe I'm decent still. I'm a good footballer.
But your brother is the big name in the family.
Yeah, definitely. Leon is a superstar, known throughout the world, and he worked really hard to gain that world recognition. I'm really happy for him.
What I hear is, even though I'm not a big football person, is that you guys kind of like the high life. You like the fancy cars, and you're all over social media. Yeah. You like the attention.
I wouldn't say I like the attention, but I would say that we do live a luxury life sometimes, and I believe that kids do aspire to want to live that life as well. So I do try to show them that if you work hard, you can achieve it.
So no surprise really that Kyle has now launched a music project with his friend and business partner Tyreek Reed. They formed a collective, Dynasty, and released their own rhythm, Private Jet.
Yo, Kyle. All about money, got money on my mind. Dog, you don't see the dollar sign.
Several younger stars voiced, but also some complete unknowns.
Kyle reached out to people on Snapchat saying who has rhythms to produce. I was like, I have a studio, I have rhythms, I have like everything to like do the music, and Kyle had all the connections with the artists, and he's well known. My father was like big in music, Elon Reed. His big in music has like multiple rhythms, worked with like every big artist back in the 90s. So I think I could do exactly what my father's done, and we can do it better. And why not just do it big?
Knock him. I sit in graphic too dark, must got thick.
So he had the idea and maybe the passion for music, and you had the cash.
Well, not necessarily the cash. I had the connections to the artists, and financially it's a 50-50. So
you think some of the people, like some of the DJs, some of the names you mentioned, who are on your rhythm, were drawn to the project because you are well known and your brother is well known?
Yeah, naturally I do believe so. I believe if I was just a normal person, it would be way more difficult. But what can I say? It's just happened. People I wanted on it is on it.
What kind of fires you up about the music scene in Jamaica? Why would you want to be a part of that scene?
At first I saw it as a business venture, to be honest. It's not something that I initially thought that I would want to be a part of. But now that I'm into it, I realize it's very interesting, and you know, the vibe from it when you're making music and also the people that you meet along the way. It's really remarkable and beautiful at the same time.
Who was the person that you absolutely had to have on the rhythm?
I would not go ahead. I would just wanted a good, solid project with well-known artists and also young artists to show themselves.
Travel permitting, he'll be heading back to Europe, where brother Leon, whose career is also on hold, waits to dazzle once more on the pitch, and who remains a big inspiration for lots of youngsters back home.
For me, it is exciting every day he goes on the pitch and play in a stadium full of people that is chanting his name. I remember sometimes you see the Jamaican flag there, and when him score, him go doing dance and thing. So, yeah, it is exciting to see it. Our family is really close. Whenever my brother has a game, if I have the time, I fly over. Whenever I have a game, if he has the time, he flies over and come and watch. So I mean, family is very important to us, and that connection and that motivation as well. We also remember that we have to be role models as well while we're over there, but definitely we have to represent where we come from at the highest level and also perform at the highest level at all times, because at the end of the day it's a job, and if you're not performing well, you get fired.
You sure you're comfortable being a role model? You're in the music business now, you know?
Yeah, definitely I'm comfortable being a role model. You won't be seeing me like with a spliff or anything like that, but you'll see me giving good examples and showing people that, yo, you can also venture off into other stuff as well. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Anything in a way, it done is here, watch your face when it pageant.
If Corona wasn't going on, I'm 100% sure that these would be the club bangers.
Young rich juvenile, I'm a living like be a gala, send me to island. Young rich juvenile, I'm full up with a bag of money like catch.